There we are. Welcome, guys, to Nick's News at the Collective, the first edition of this show that's kind of been thrown into the fire. There was no announcement, but that's okay. Basically, every Thursday around 3:30ish, I think we're going to do about a news show. So you don't have to watch it live. That's okay. But we're going to talk about the news that goes on at the Collective. We'll talk about the news that goes on this week, this weekend. We'll talk about books that we bought. It's going to be the first time opportunity to see some books that we've bought. We'll talk about events coming up, a lot of events coming up. And maybe I'll do some movie reviews and stuff like that. That's why I got a lot of Black Adam stuff. So that's what we're going to do today. So I'm Nick. I work at the Collective as I normally do if you see me on other shows or see me in the store. And this is going to be a lot of fun. We're troubleshooting this, but we're going to see how it goes. So the topics for today's show. Hey, what's up, Green Machine? Topics for today's show is going to be our Halloween event going on this Saturday. I'll talk about that a little bit. Then we're going to talk about some actually really special books that we just bought as of yesterday. It's the first time you guys are going to get a chance to see these. They're not even on the shelf yet. So the only chance you're going to get to see these, probably at least a week, is on this show. Aside from that, we're also going to talk about Black Adam. I'm going to give a little review on it. I think if Danny's free, hey, Brendan, I think if Danny's free, he's going to come in and give his review of Black Adam as well. There's a lot of stuff to talk about. We have comics, Funkos, a lot of other Black Adam stuff, and that's Brendan.
This is the news with Nick.
It is the news with Nick.
My life is good shirt because it is.
Life is great.
So what's news with Nick?
Oh, great.
Anyway, also Pokemon pre-release this Sunday. So that's after all of our Halloween stuff. Pokemon pre-release is going to be going at 12 noon, $32.99. You get a pre-release thing and you get 3 packs. So tell people.
What time are they allowed to start coming in at?
11 o'clock we open.
11 o'clock. So there's your first news of the week from Brendan. Pokemon pre-release this Sunday, 12 o'clock. First, let's talk about Saturday. Huge Halloween event. It's going to be a lot of fun. I want to show these beautiful books off first. This is our store exclusive, our Collective Halloween special. We have 3 different covers for it. A lot of the creators going to be in the store on Saturday. If you back the Kickstarter, you will get at least one of these. I know there's been different tiers to the Kickstarter. So, you can still back it. I don't have the link handy. I wish I did. But, you can still go back to Kickstarter. You can back it on Saturday. If you come into the store and you pick up one of these books, a lot of creators of the writing team and artist teams are going to be in the store, including our own Brendan Boyle. He can sign your books for you with a really nice signature. So come on in, guys. That's the big part about Saturday. On top of that, we're doing costume contests for adults, kids, and animals. If you're an adult and you're in the costume contest, the winning prize is going to be a $25 gift certificate to the Collective. It's good for books, games, any of these auction stuff that you win, any of the Funkos. So that $20 gift certificate could come in handy for you guys. If you're a kid and you're going to enter the costume contest, what we're doing for that is you're going to get a $15 book from the kids section, totally free of charge from the Collective. So that's a lot of fun as well. Doggos for giving treats. Dogs, cats, going to bring your animals in there. We wish you could be with us too, Green Machine. We really do.
Turtles.
Turtles. We can bring turtles, apparently. Somebody came in here with a snake once. Not sure if snakes are allowed. If you do, don't take it out of its carrier. I'm like Indiana Jones. I don't love snakes. But we are allowing animals that are allowed into the store. And it's going to be a lot of fun. Animals are getting treats. Also, me and Danny are setting up a sidewalk sale for Saturday. You fill a short box for $50, a long box for $100. On top of all that I just announced, we're also doing a food truck. We're also doing live music. A lot's going on Saturday. That event is from 10 to 3. Hopefully we see you guys there. Hopefully we see some of the members there. We're looking forward to it. It's all staff on hands. So we are looking forward to it. I'll show you this as well. This is our flyer for the Collective Spooktacular event. All the information is right there. And we can also find the information on our social media handles, which I'll be posting on throughout the week as I normally do. So that is our Halloween event. Exclusive stuff. As Brendan did say, we do the Pokemon pre-release this Sunday, 12 o'clock. You can start lining up at 11. It's going to be $32. You get those at the pack plus 3 extra little packs. So that's the Pokemon pre-release. And on top of that, don't forget our gaming event next Saturday. We're going to be open for 33 hours starting on Saturday, 10 a.m. rolling into Sunday. I think we close at 7 on Sunday night. So 33 straight hours of gaming. You come to the Collective and get a snack, get a drink, sit down with your friends and have some games and have some fun. All right. I think that, we have a fall. Hold on. We're going to fix this. Again, we are troubleshooting this show, so we're going to fix this. Let's put Black Adam back up there. And then we'll put the other Black Adam back up here. All right. So now to talk about some exciting news that you guys are not aware of. We bought some pretty big books last night. They are not priced. They will be priced, but they are an exclusive look right here only on the show. And I don't think they're going on the shelf for at least a week. So the only place to see this, if you see the show, we're not going to talk about it. So anybody watching it will see it. So first off, this is not the big book, so I want to show some first. First appearance of the Black Knight, Dane Whitman, played by Kit Harington, who is going to be playing Jon Snow again, probably at some point. But anyway, Black Knight made his appearance in the MCU in the Eternals. He should probably mess around with Blade if Blade's still going to be there. But anyway, beautiful, beautiful book. It's in an 8. I mean, like, it's tough to find a flaw in this book. So this will be on the shelf at some point. Hey, Green Machine. I don't know when we're going to put it on the shelf. I don't even have a price. But again, first time you guys are seeing this. And this one, this is the big boy. This is Avengers number 8, the first appearance of Kang the Conqueror. I know you all saw that Ant-Man trailer the other day. No, you did. It was cool. Kang even has a blue mask in it, which I think is dope. So, and I also learned this the other day on Twitter. Kang actually does have a mask in the comics, and the blue isn't his alien face. He actually does have a mask in the comics. So anyway, I mean, it's a 3.5. It's just a really cool book to own. It's a really cool book to hold. I think it's cool that I'm holding it right now. So this will be on our shelf at some point. No price, but you know, movies are coming out with Kang. This is going to be a really cool book to own over the next few years. I would love to own one of these. So anyway, that is the big book that we have bought this week at the Collective. I don't know where Danny just went, but he was going to review Black Adam with me. So I'll talk a little bit about Black Adam. This is going to be a spoiler review. Before I go through that, I want to talk about the Black Adam products that we have in the store. First off, we have basically preludes to the Black Adam movie. If you saw the movie and you watched the Justice Society characters like yours truly, and maybe didn't know as much about the characters, these are really good books to learn about those characters in the movie if you like them. So here is Black Adam, the Justice Society Files, Hawkman number 1. And we do have we have different covers for each of these as well. I don't have every cover, but I'm just showing the books at least. We have Black Adam, the Justice Society Files, Atom Smasher number 1. Black Adam, Justice Society Files, Cyclone number 1. Cyclone was my favorite member of the Justice Society in this movie. I thought she was really dope. And I think this is everybody's favorite coming out of the movie. I think everybody's messing around and having fun with him on Twitter. But Black Adam, Justice Society Files, Dr. Fate number 1. So all 4 of these are direct tie-ins to the movie. We do have them in the store. They're $5.99. We have multiple covers of each. They're pretty sweet. You can come check them out on our Black Adam standee with Dwayne. Come take a picture with Dwayne. He'll be there on Saturday. Come to the Halloween event. And yeah, on top of that, we also have the ongoing Black Adam series. This is a limited series by DC. It's 12-issue mini. It's on issue 5, so still time to come pick up 1 to 5. So we have all 5 of them, and you know, you get interested in this series. So we actually have a special edition of number 1 featuring Dwayne Johnson as Black Adam, and this is a $1 book, so you know it's $1. Come buy it for $1, and if you enjoy it, then you can pick up issues 2 to 5. We do have multiple copies of issues 2 to 5, but I've just picked out the 8 covers, so you can come in and pick out any covers that you do like. I've started to read the story a little bit. It's fun. If you want to learn a little bit about Black Adam's character, this is a story that's going out right now. So we have issues 1 to 5, and you can add it to your sub. Aside from that, for those of you that don't want to read an ongoing story, we have trade paperbacks. We have a bunch of them. So I couldn't even put these up because I didn't have enough room. I ran out of room on the desk. Black Adam / JSA, Black Rain. Black Adam reigns with an iron fist. This is aided by Nemesis, Brainwave, Eclipso, Northwind, and the JSA's former teammate Atom Smasher. Black Adam brings Old Lord Justice to Kodak. I forget how to say it, and I watched the movie. So he does team up with Atom Smasher in this one, and Hawkman is in control of the JSA in this one. Then we have Black Adam, the Dark Age, and these trades range from about $19.99 to I think $45.99 for the big one. So this one, Black Adam had it all: the power of the gods, the adoration of his countrymen, and the love of his beautiful queen. That in moments is all horribly taken away. There we go. And then finally, we have the big boy, Black Adam, Rise and Fall of an Empire. This is going to be your big one for $45.99. And then we also have a nearly cool box set. It features art by Boss Logic, who's done some stuff for Marvel, and he teamed up with The Rock for this one. And this box set comes with Black Adam: The Rise and Fall of an Empire, Shazam by Jeff Johns and Gary Frank, and Black Adam / JSA Black Rain. We also have Funko Pops because everybody loves Funko Pops. We have Black Adam here. This is the Funko 1231. We have Dr. Fate 1235. We have Cyclone 1234. We have Black Adam 1232. And we also have a Chase for 1232. This one's a glow in the dark limited edition. So I think the Blue Lightning is what glows in the dark, I want to say. Our Chase is actually priced at $24.99. The rest are going to be $12.99 or $14.99, depending on the Funko. Most of them are $12.99. And we also have Hawkman. And then we have the big Black Adam on the throne. This is a pretty sweet Funko Pop. $12.39 is the number, and the price is going to be $29.99. So aside from that, my spoiler thoughts on Black Adam. So if you enjoyed this show and don't want spoilers for Black Adam, haven't watched the movie yet, that's okay. Hopefully you enjoyed this first edition of Nick's News. It's going to be more organized and more promoted next Thursday for sure. But I did have fun setting all this up and previewing and showing stuff and talking with you guys. But if you want to listen to my spoiler review, that's going to happen right now. So I enjoyed it. It was a superhero movie. It would just seem like it was, an action-packed superhero movie. It goes very, very fast. It goes 0 to 100, basically. And that's okay, because not every week can have a long, filled-out plot and all that other stuff. And I think what I really liked is that I didn't know a lot about Black Adam going into the movie. And they really weave his story throughout the movie. I didn't know that, at first he was that he was the father and not the child. And I think we all talk to you later, my friend. Thanks for joining. I thought at first, obviously, that it was the kid and not the father. And I thought there was a really cool twist to the story that I obviously didn't know was going to happen. And I guess that's the part of the plot that you call the climax. So there you go. The Rock is great in action sequences. And I think this is the first time that you see him playing a character and not just playing The Rock. Because it feels like in Fast and Furious, or I think he was in Journey to the Center of the Earth, or whatever. Like he's playing The Rock, but in this movie, it felt like he actually tapped into a character, which was really cool. I thought he did a good job of not showing emotion, because I felt like he shouldn't show emotion. And he had that stone face that entire time, not to play off The Rock. But I thought that was a really cool way to go about things as well. I did wish the Justice Society had a little bit more time on screen. I wish Cyclone had more time. And I feel like Cyclone's the one that really could use a little bit more screen time and a little bit more dialogue with the other characters. Hawkman got a good amount. And obviously Dr. Fate was the star of the show when it came to the Justice Society. I did not like Atom Smasher. I thought he was a bit too dorky. Obviously people have to compare him to Ant-Man for obvious reasons. But it just the dorkiness and just it felt out of place a little bit, and it felt like he was almost there to be the butt of the joke, which is it has to be in every movie, obviously. Eternals had the Mandarin, or every superhero movie has a joke point, I guess. But I just didn't love that part. But aside from that, I did enjoy it. It was a fun movie. I saw it at a nice Cinemark theater down here with a reclinable seat, and that was comfortable and fun. Now let's talk about the big thing, which is the post-credit scene. And I guess you could say I had it spoiled for me on Twitter weeks ago, but if you didn't know Superman was coming back, I applaud you because it was all over the news. The Rock was basically saying it in every press interview possible. But I'm thoroughly excited to see Henry Cavill back as Superman. I wish they had used his theme song that was done by I forget who it was, the one who did the theme song in the Man of Steel movie and in the Justice League movie by Schneider. I don't remember the composer, but I wish they had used his theme song, because I thought that fit him very well. But they actually used the theme song from Superman 78, which I'm not sure how many caught. But my theater erupted in cheers. I hope your theater did too, because it's exciting. DC needs a Batman and DC needs a Superman. It's like Marvel without Spider-Man. And I know for many years Marvel didn't have Spider-Man in the MCU, but they still had Captain America and they still had Iron Man. They still had their guys. And I think it's nice that we have Superman back home, and it's nice that we have a Superman that I think is really emulates the role. I feel like Henry Cavill really fits the role And he's a Superman that kids can look up to. When kids are dressing up in Halloween costumes for the next probably 10 years, they're dressing up as Henry Cavill. And I think that's really cool in my opinion. So I'm thoroughly excited for it. I'm excited that James Gunn is now manning DC. And he also turned down a Superman movie. So I like that James Gunn kind of knows his role and he knows which characters he really like to mesh with. And I think he'll do a good job of finding directors that could work with Superman, that could work with Batman, that could work with Wonder Woman. And you know, with all these characters, I think he's going to do a really great job of building the DC universe. I don't think it's DC Extended Universe anymore. I think it's just DCU. So I wouldn't give the movie a 5 out of 5. It was a fun movie. It wasn't any better or worse than half the Marvel movies. Definitely wasn't the worst superhero movie that I've seen this year. So yeah, that's my spoiler review of Black Adam. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you're in the store tomorrow or Saturday, let me know what you thought of the movie. I love talking about this stuff with all of you guys. And again, we have all this product available for Black Adam. If you want to read the comics to learn more about the backstories of some of those characters, we can help you with that. Funko collector, we have a lot of Funkos. Don't forget, again, this Saturday is a Halloween event. It's going to be a lot of fun. 10 to 3. We have the food truck. We have music. We have the books for our creators to sign for you. We have a costume contest. We have free candy. We have giveaways. It's going to be fun. Join us for that extravaganza. If you have a Halloween party that night, that's okay. Come in at any time, 10 to 3. We really look forward to seeing you guys. So thank you so much to everybody who tuned in. Hopefully you enjoyed this, and I will see you. I'll see you tomorrow. This show will go next Thursday. Danny, want to give a quick review of Black Adam before I end the show? I gave my spoiler review, so you gave your spoiler thoughts.
You gave. So as long as you go into Black Adam, so you don't have to watch 6 movies going into it, and it doesn't look like it's setting up 6 movies after it. So it's like sit down, enjoy the movie, let everything happen. Some cool fight scenes with CGI, and you can say, "Oh, CGI is great. CGI is terrible." Whatever.
The entire Ant-Man movie is CGI.
Yeah, CGI is the way things go.
People were complaining about the Ant-Man movie being all CGI, but they're in the quantum realm.
It's 2020. I say 2023 because realistically,
we're basically
going to be there. 2023. It's like there's going to be a lot of CGI in superhero movies. People are complaining about the Wakanda CGI, and I'm like, look, there's good CGI, there's bad CGI. Let's focus on the story. The story was fun. I loved Hawkman. I loved Dr. Fate. We'll see what happens with him. I know you didn't like Atom Smasher. I actually liked Atom Smasher, and I didn't like Cyclone. I thought they didn't give her anything to do.
On that was my problem. I liked her abilities, but they didn't.
Her abilities were cool, and they also mentioned that she's the smart one, but she doesn't really do any computer
They didn't give her an opportunity. I did say I wanted her to
I thought the saving grace for Atom Smasher is all the interactions with him and Hawkman, because it's like teacher-student almost, and it's like, so that was true. Cool. And then Henry Cavill, man. He did an interview like 2 or 3 days ago now, too, where he said he's really excited to be able to do a joyful and hopeful Superman. I don't think that's a diss at Zack Snyder at all. I just think he sees the direction DC is going with this.
Yeah.
So I'm excited. And the movie was good. I will go watch it one more time because I was so enthralled with it. It's just like with any comic book movie. The second time you kind of enjoy it a smidge more because you're so looking for all the Easter eggs.
Depends on the movie.
Well, yeah, if it's one you like.
I'm not going to say anything, but there's a Marvel movie that every time I watch it, it gets worse. Now, there's something get better, but every time there's one movie, it gets worse. But anyway,
I agree.
Halloween event this Saturday, guys. Don't miss it. 10 to 3. Danny's going to be there. I'm going to be there. Brendan's going to be signing, getting a nice autograph from him. These covers are gorgeous. If you back the Kickstarter, you're getting, I think, one of these.
If you back the Kickstarter, at least getting the one you selected. We can fulfill today. Also, or on that day, if you did one of these covers. Also, we're just announced as a stretch goal that at $2,200, we'll be adding a poem by David Gershell in one of the pages here. Yeah. So we'll be adding a poem. And then lastly, we did just recently add this cover as foil. So you can upgrade your, I don't know what Travis set it at. He will be doing that today. But you will be able to get this cover. It looks so nice in person. I told Travis a foil treatment on it would probably be really nice. So this will be available in foil on the Kickstarter.
All right, guys. Make sure you come see us on Saturday. Next time we hear from the stream is going to be on John's Dungeon Corner tomorrow. Going forward on Fridays, Danny's going to do an interview show as well on Friday nights. Not tomorrow, but every Friday after that. Brenna will probably do her FOC show on Saturday as normal, but the Halloween event's going to be a bit crazy, so we'll see about that. But there will be an FOC show this weekend. And aside from that, keep reading comics, keep having fun, and we'll see you over the weekend.